Hello everyone, I'm Shadar Shaurav. I'm back to a new lesson with today's session we are going to discuss about java.lang.string. Now, string is a class which is available in java.lang package. Now, I am going to discuss about string class. Now, string class there is a some methods and some important methods are there. Now I am going to discuss about all these things. Now first I am going to discuss about some constructors in the string class. While we are creating an object, automatically constructor will be called. These are the different constructors available in the string class. One is the default constructor. It creates an empty string object. This is the parameterized constructor takes a string literals. It to creates an equivalent string object of a given string literal on the heap. Next, this is the one more constructor. It takes the string buffer sp string buffer object. It creates an equivalent string object for a given string buffer. This is a parameterized constructor. It takes an character array. Next, I can show you one example on this. If you see this example, I'm creating a string entire demo. In this, I'm create main method is there. I'm creating a one character array. In this character array, I'm calling the parameterized constructor. It takes the character array. Whenever we are printing this one, it prints the ABC. If you see this example, I'm creating a one class. Here, I'm creating a byte array. I'm creating an object of string classes. I am passing the byte array. Whenever we are printing it prints the DEF. Why? Because it takes the uh, D means 100, E means 101, F means 102. Now I am going to discuss about some of the important methods in the string class. Those are one is char at method. Char at method returns the character located at the specified index. If you see this example, I'm creating a string object with the Sada Learning Hub. I'm printing s dot caret of 3. Now it prints the third position of the character 0th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It prints s. Sorry, it prints 0, 1, 2, 3. A. It prints the A. Next, I'm calling s dot caret of 100. In our string, there is no 100 characters. That's why it gives an exception string index out of bounds exception. It throws the string index out of bounds exception. The next method is concatenate. The concatenate methods to concatenate the two strings. If you see this example, I'm creating a string object, Sada Learning Hub. I'm calling s is equal to s dot concatenate of software. Whenever you are whenever you are printing the s, it returns the Sada Learning Hub software. Why? Because concatenate means to adding the two strings. The overloaded plus and plus is equal to operator is also meant for the concatenation purpose only. Next, equals method. The equals method is used for the content comparison, whereas where case is important. It is the overriding version of an object class dot equals method. Next, equals ignore case method. It takes an string object. For the content comparison where case is not an important. If you see this example, I'm creating an object of string class. I'm comparing the s dot equals of some string. Both are equals. That's why it returns the true. Now here I'm calling s dot equals ignore case. Means it may be a small or it may be a capital. It may be a small or it may be a capital. Both are same. But the case, this is the small and this is the capital. That's why you are putting ignore. Whenever you are putting the ignore, it doesn't compare the smalls and the capitals. The only compares the spell. That's why it returns the true. We can validate the user by using the equals ignore case method, whereas where case is not important, and we can validate the password by using the equals method where case is an important. Next, substring method. The substring method, it takes an integer object. It returns the substring for a beginning index to ending of the string. If you see this example, I'm creating an object of string class. I'm printing as system.out.println s dot substring of 6. Whenever we are calling s dot substring of 6, it returns before 6 characters. 2, 4, 6. It prints like it returns the after sixth character of the string. It returns the this like this. This is substring method. Next, substring. It takes the one more method. It's the overloaded method. That is, it takes the two parameters which called two integer. That is a begin and the end. Whenever I see here, I'm calling the substring of 6. It prints the after 6. Now I'm printing substring of 3 comma 7. It prints the in between third character and the seventh character. 1 2 3. Third character in between 4 5 6 7. Seventh character. This is the substring of 3 comma 6. Next, length method. Length method means it calculates the length of the string. If you see this example, I'm creating a string object. I'm calling the s dot length means 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. It returns the 23. Length is a variable applicable for arrays, whereas a length method is applicable for string objects. Next, I'm going to discuss replace method. Replace method takes the two arguments, that is a character, old character and the new character. If you see this example, I'm creating a one string object, that is ABC, AB, BAB. I'm replacing A with B. It means it returns whereas A it replaced with B. That's why the output prints all B's. Next method is lowercase. The lowercase method takes nothing. The lowercase method indicates converts the all characters of the string to lowercase. If you see this one, if you see this one, I'm creating a one object that is called a string object. In this string object, I'm called s dot lowercase. Whenever we are calling the s dot lowercase, all characters converted into the lowercase. Now, next method is uppercase. The uppercase method converts the all lowercase letters into the uppercases. If you call this, I'm creating a one object that is called string object. I'm calling s dot to upper. All lowercases are converted into the uppercases. Next method, trim. Trim method is used to trim means is used to we can use this method to remove the blank spaces present at the beginning and the end of the string, but not for blank spaces present at the middle of the string. The trim method is used to remove the blank spaces starting and the ending of the blank spaces is to remove the starting and the ending of the blank spaces. I'm creating an object of string class. I'm printing the s dot trim. Whenever you are calling the trim method, it removes the starting and ending blank spaces. Next, index of method. Next, I'm going to discuss about index of method. It takes the character. If you see this index of method, whenever I'm creating an object s, I'm calling s dot index of a means it returns the index of a means 0, 1, 2, 3. The index of a is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3. Next, I'm going s dot index of z. Is there any z character is available in this string? No, it's not available. That's why it is printing -1. The return it returns the index of first occurrence of an specified character. If the specified character is not available, then it returns the -1. Next method is lost index of. If you see this one, I'm creating one object that is called the string object. Am s dot lost index of. It returns the last occurrence of a string. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the 9. A is the ninth index of last occurrence. S dot index of. Z is available, it's not available. That's why it returns the -1. Because runtime operations, if there is any chance to content with those changes, a new object will be created only one on the heap, but not in the string constants pool. If there is a chance of content, no new object will be created, the same object will be reused. If you see this one, I'm creating an object of one object s1 is equal to Sada Learning Hub. Now s2 is equal to s1 dot to uppercase. Whenever s1 or to uppercase method returns the string, it will be stored into the s2. In the same s2 dot lowercase, it will be stored into the s3. Now I am comparison s1 dot equal to of s2. It returns the false. Why? Because both are different. S1 dot equals of S3. These are all lower cases only. That's why it returns the true. Next, I'm going to discuss about creation of our own immutable classes. We can create our own immutable classes. Once we create an object, we can't perform any changes in the existing object. If we are trying to perform any changes, with those changes, a new object will be created. If there is no change in the content, then existing object will be reused. The behavior is called immutability. If you see this example, I'm creating a object of a string s1. Here I'm calling the s1 dot to uppercase. I'm creating s1 dot to lowercase. I'm comparing the two objects s1 and s2. It returns the false. Now I'm comparing s1 is equal to s3. It returns the false. Now I can explain one immutable program here. I'm creating a class with the immutable, create immutable name. I'm creating a one private variable, that is the int I. I'm This is the constructor, parameterized constructor. I'm initializing the integer variable I. After that, I'm creating a one more method that is called create immutable. It is the modify method. In this modify method, if uh, variables I variable this dot I is equal to I, if it is true, I'm written the instance object. Otherwise, I'm creating a one more object of create immutable class. Now I'm creating an object of create immutable class c1. I'm calling the c1 dot modify of 100. Whenever if you are calling this one, it checks 10 is equal to of 10. If it is true, it returns the 10. Otherwise, it returns the one more object. After that, I'm comparing the c1 and equal to c2. If both are different, 10 is equal to 100. Different. That's why it returns false. C1 is equal to C3. Both are same. That's why it returns the true. Now I'm creating one more method that is equal to C1 dot modify of 100. C2 is equal to C4. Both are different. That is why it returns the false. Next I'm going to discuss about final versus immutability. If we are declaring a variable as a final, then we can't perform any reassignments for that variable. It doesn't means in that corresponding object we can't perform any changes. That is through final keyword. We won't get any immutable. That is a final and immutability concept are different. If you see this example, I'm creating a called test. I'm creating a final variable that is an object of StringBuffer. I'm creating a StringBuffer object with the final modifier. After that, I'm appending the one more string that is called software. Whenever I'm printing this one SB, that is the it prints the Sada Learning Hub software. Now I'm creating SB is equal to new StringBuffer of solutions. It here gives the error, cannot assign the value to the final variables SB. Already assignment is done, but the final variables only one time assignment is possible, but it's not possible to assign meant for the multiple times. That's why it gives the cannot assign the value of the final variables. In this example, in the above example, even though SB is a final, we can perform any type of changes in the corresponding object. That is the final keyword, we are not getting any immutable nature.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then you take care. Bye bye.